Okay, so here's what we're doing. We are given the first few steps of the construction. We are given those. There they are. You have them. However, they're not written out. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to work this backwards from what I told you to do, because I would anticipate as a student not being to verbalize what I should do or write what I should do. It would be better for me to do it and then maybe go back and try to tell me what to do. So I'm going to work it in backwards from what I told you to do. So if I'm looking at this picture right here and I know the first steps are performed for me, what do you think happened here? What happened first? What do you think step one?
Draw point A.
Ma'am?
Draw
Point A. Draw point A. And so therefore, which one of those do you want to be point A? Because I see 3 points. Does it matter which one I choose? I don't want to choose the middle one? So you're saying I don't want to choose this one? Why not? Because it's the middle, we don't want to choose the middle? What about these tools uses the middle? What about these tools use them? Does a part of this tool use the middle? The center? Which part? The non-pencil part. The pointed end, right? So therefore, choosing the middle would be the most accurate for me. Why? Because I'm going to take this point and I'm going to do something else with it here in just a second, right? So, what do you think step 2 was? Sitting and staring. Right here. What was step 2? We got point A. I put that on there. What did they do next? Say it. I can't call your name. Say it.
Circle.
Yeah, what about a circle? Circle!
Draw it.
Draw it. What circle? Sir?
Round point A.
Very good. It's okay. I'll look at yours in a minute. Your goal is to perform and draw the regular hexagon, correct? Draw circle A. So therefore, what they did is they put the point at A and they drew the circle. Did it give them a defined radius? Did it give a defined radius? It didn't say use anything else. So basically, when I draw circle A, I'm now defining the radius for myself, correct? All right, so they drew circle A. What do they do for 3? What do you think they did next? They found another point, right? Which of those points do you think that they established next?
The one that's closest.
So this one would be bottom, this one would be top. Which one do you think? The top one. Why?
Because that's the center of the second circle.
Very good. That's great terminology. But if I didn't have the other circle, does this point over here even exist? No. So I have to pick this one. That would be what they established next. And then what do you think they did from there? So draw B on circle A. And then what did they do? Measured. So they measured the space. So take this tool right here. What did they do? What did they do with this tool? Put the point on B. So name the dot. That dot's not there yet. We only have 2 dots. If you look at our instructions.
They put a point on A and B.
So they put the point on B, the pencil on A, and they drew this circle, right? And so therefore, drew circle A. So now we put a point on B, or so we drew circle B, and what radius did we use? What radius allowed us to draw circle B? Very good. Using radius AB, correct? So now we drew that. After we drew those circles, what happened? What happened after we have A, we have B, What do we have now?
Draw a point
That happened where?
where the intersections.
Where the circles intersect. So we're going to say draw C at intersection of circles. So therefore this is C, correct? Now what's the last step that we have shown? What did we do? How did this bold thing show up?
Just draw a line segment from point C.
So you took a straight edge. Doesn't have to be a ruler, right? As in, she saying you use this just to draw straight lines, right? This is a straight edge. You're like, no, it's a compass. It has straight edges, so I could draw a straight line with it, right? And so therefore, your last thing that you have done on here is you're going to draw line segment CB, correct? And we have one side of the regular hexagon done. Could I actually have another side? What could it be? Do you see another place where the circle intersects? Yeah. Right here, correct? So we're going to call that point D. I don't have to write these instructions down. Now we're fixing to start performing, because what we're doing now is what we're adding to the picture. So that's going to be D. And there it is right there, right? How many sides to the hexagon do I have now?
Two.
Two of them. So how am I going to get more? Huh?
Okay, get the length of D,
Get the length of which one?
D and B.
Length of D and B. And do what?
And then you start on D and then you go the next box.
So you measure, you're saying measure that and then draw it from here. Okay? You don't have to measure it. We can cheat. We actually know how long it is already without even measuring it. Because what did we draw that performed it? A circle. And DB is actually a what to this circle? What piece is DB right there? What piece of a circle is DB? It is a radius. So if I put a point at D, watch this. I put a point at D, I'm fixing to draw another circle, and what radius length is it going to have? It's going to have the length of B. So I can do this one right here. Did I intersect the circle again? So if it intersects a circle, I have a point, right? A, B, C, D, we'll call that point E. Can I draw a line segment from there? Can I get another one? What do we do to get the next one? All right, so I'm going to leave this running. We'll come back and finish. I want you to see if you can follow what we've done right there and perform. Okay? So we're at not measuring one thing. We're using the circles to do. So, do you know that you did actually do circles, right? Because I guarantee you had this concept, correct? Yeah, so you did. So, you use millimeters? You put it right there. Did you see this most of what am I drawing? You actually here. Finding out that it is.
I want to know.
Wait, no meters. Actually, just a question. Do where we see that I went down that mark anyway? You know, do the same thing. Somebody's alarm is going off. Is it in the bag? Is it in the bag? Awesome. I will. I will.
Wait, Doug.
I copied Amy.
You're fixing to have to show take what I've done and do it. Okay, you have, what is this length right here? So you measure this one. I can also measure this one. I can go there and I can say, hey, what is it coming out? It comes out right there, right? So therefore, put it there. So therefore, that distance is higher than the center. Why? That distance from there to there, and that distance from there to there is the center. You agree? So can a radius get a certain two different values? It can. That's how I'll do it. I'm just using the points and drawing the next arc. That's right, but we're not drawing all. All right, as you're working and having great conversations, not about other things, I'm going to draw one more side so you can see it. You should be performing if you haven't done it. If you're sitting there and waiting on it to happen, it's not going to happen. Divine inspiration will not happen right now. So, I'll put the point there. I'm going to see where it comes out from my radius. It comes out right there to A. And so, there's where it intersects. Huh? I do. I just don't. I don't want to create more things on here for people to see, and they go, I can't see it. So the less things that I can draw, the more they can see what's happening, I think. Yeah? Keep going. I just created point F through intersection. You don't? Okay, so this point right here. That distance from there to there is the, because that's a circle, right? Right. So I'm going to draw another circle with the same radius. If I draw it from here, all I'm doing is drawing A, right? But if I draw it from here being the point, I'm now drawing a circle with the same radius. Can a circle have two different radiuses and not be equal? They can't have two different radiuses, right? And so I'm going to put my center at F, center point at F, and I'll use this compass. Okay? You want me to use this one or that one? Okay? You know what the holes represent, right? So I'm trying to see where the hole will line up on A. That's pretty close. That's pretty close. So I'm going to go with that hole right there on A, okay? You see it?
Yeah.
Okay? So with that, I now have the same radius, because that would be the same radius from A, right? And so therefore, I can't have a circle with two different radiuses. Right? All right, and so I'm going to draw the other one. The last piece, that, it's going to be the same point, right? Because the same value. There's my point. I'm all the way back to C, am I not? And there it is.